What's good everyone, it's Smudgy here. Let's talk about the 3 best weapons in Vanguard Caldera at the moment. Obviously this will change pretty rapidly as things get balanced, new weapons get discovered, but if you're just dropping into the game and you want to know what to use, I got you. I'm going to start off with the NZ41, pretty solid gun. Doesn't move in terms of recoil, which is why it's so popular. This is the build for it. I'm going to keep it pretty short and sweet. This is pretty much the only variable. You could put the 2.5 times sight on it instead. I prefer the 2.5 times, but I've been playing with the 3.5. It's not bad either, so you can't have too many complaints about that. No magazine on it, and purely because they don't really add anything. The longer mags actually take off damage and range, which isn't really useful, and all the others don't really add a massive amount either. Your perks are pretty flexible, I'd say. I have brace on for the initial firing recoil. You could have frenzy, which gives you health regen after kills. You could have acrobatic, you could have pinned, you know, they're all pretty interchangeable. Fully loaded is fantastic to have on all your guns. It means as soon as you pick up your loadout, you've got all the ammo you could want. And that's the NZ41, a real solid gun. I like it a lot, but what are you going to pair it with? The PPSH, of course. I think most people have seen enough people yell about this now. The PPSH is, in my opinion, the best SMG. This is built for more of a close to mid-range engagement length, purely because I wasn't finding myself engaging at a particularly close range. The map is pretty open, a lot of long lines of sight. I just wasn't finding myself up close and personal enough to justify having a gun purely for that. And this is pretty much why I used it. Again, no magazine because, one, I wasn't up close and personal enough to need like 71 mags, but also they just seem to bring in so many negatives that it wasn't worth it for me. You could, if you really wanted, use the bottom one for kind of more damage, but you're going to lose a lot of extra stuff. I've just been using the normal mags and honestly I don't hate it. PPSH, pretty solid gun. It's a decent little gun to have kind of in your back pocket. But aside from that, if you're looking for maybe a ghost class or just something different to the NZ, the Automaton, of course, is a great gun and pretty standard build compared to what you saw with the NZ. Everything's just named completely different things, so it's a bit hard to contrast and compare against it. It's not quite as easy. But for this, we do have a drum on, and it does come with a bit of a mobility hit, but when it's an AR, I don't really mind so much. And it's 75 rounds, and this gun, once again, does not move. So pretty easy gun to use, pretty easy gun to kind of get up and running. If you haven't got these unlocked, maybe you've just got the game and you're looking for a way to level up and unlock weapons quickly and level them up quickly, I'm going to have a guide a bit later today explaining the best way to do that, both in Vanguard and in Warzone. So do make sure to stick around for that and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. As always, I hope you have a good day though, and I'll see you next time. Bye.